So hello. Welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe and also support my small business at latricelemon.com. So your boy Yee. Okay, I got a video I do want to show you all, and then I'm gonna give my thoughts and opinions on it after it.
Nobody that gets judged more than a straight white male. The straight white male has the least amount of a platform to even speak. A straight white male can't say, my wife hurt me today. And because people will say, well, you're hurting women. A straight white male can't say, hey, a black employee didn't come in to work on time, because then people will say you're racist. A straight white male can't speak on a homosexual person because they'll say you're
Okay, so yes, Kanye West was saying that pretty much straight white males are oppressed. He was saying that they are judged more than anybody else in the entire world. It's only straight white males who are judged the most out of everyone. Okay, these are his words, not mine. Okay, he was saying that pretty much they can't make any kind of comment. Straight white males cannot make any kind of comment on race, or they're automatically racist. They can't make any kind of comment on sex, or they're automatically a sexist. They can't make any kind of comments on gay people, or they're automatically a homophobe, and the list goes on. Okay, now I don't agree with any of this stuff. I mean, this guy, he's a nutcase. He's a straight up nutcase, yo. You know, even it's like sometimes when he speaks a little truth, then I'm not, in none of this has he spoken any truth, but in different cases where he has spoken just a little truth, I'm like, okay. And I'm like, oh man, dude, what are we doing? You know, so it's like you can't even be on his side on anything, because it's like he'll just flip something around. You know what I mean? It's like he makes a comment about this and then he says this, and I'm just like, okay, dude, I'm like done with you. Okay, but like I said, his whole argument in here is saying that straight white males are judged more than anybody else. Here's where I disagree with that. Oh well, you know, white people are judged more, straight white males are judged more than everybody else, da da da. How is that true? Because when a straight white dude, or you won't even know if he's straight just by walking down the street. So that's why I say you lump all of them in there, females included. They walk down the street. No one's like, okay, let me go and clutch my purse. Let me hold my pearls. They probably don't speak English over there. No one's doing all of that. If a black person walks down the street, myself included, okay, I walk down the street, she probably gonna steal something from me. She looks like she's gonna start something. Yeah, she got that black girl attitude because I see her lips going like this and she moving her hair. Oh, that must be a Ray Ray and Pookie. Oh, he got a suit on. He probably got 10 baby mamas over there. Oh, what we say? And that's my point. Okay, and if you tell me that's not true, just go in any freaking Twitter feed, read comments, Instagram, read comments, Facebook, read comments. Okay, and it's coming from black folks. And it's coming from everybody. Okay, she's saying like, there's a censorship happening with white people. Candace Owens says it as well. They'd be like, Alice, what you talking about? Candace wasn't even in that video. Well, here's an article where it says Candace Owens says straight white males are now treated like black Americans during segregation. How did you get a different water fountain that looked like crap? Gave you probably poisoned water, putting you in bad areas so you could get shot up every day? Did you get any of this extra stuff? Or I guess I'm confused. Are you getting microaggressions at all from anybody? I mean, I told you guys about the whole time where I was up in a Hilton hotel. My family, we were coming back from vacation, and it happened to be the 4th of July. And my brother, he wanted to go to the pool, and I was like, oh, I really don't want to go. And they were like, oh, go take him. I was like, fine. So I put on my bikini, whatever. I go and sit down in one of those little chairs. He goes into the pool. There's a white lady, and it looked like her grandmama, but it could have been her mama. I don't know. And they were all the way on one half of the pool, and he was all the way on the other half, nowhere near each other. He puts his toe in, and the white people are like, immediately they're like, oh God, ooh, he's contaminating the water. And I could just see their reaction. I'm looking at them because I'm like, okay, well, I don't need to look at him. I'm gonna look at you and see what you're doing, okay? Because if you start something, it's gonna be a problem, okay? So I'm looking, and then she's just like, and then he was in there no more than 30 seconds, and those two white people hopped out of the pool. And then the white girl, she was putting her toe back in the water and then dipped it out, like as if he just immediately poisoned the water. And then they just went and left. And they were giving him looks, and I'm giving her looks like, what you looking at? And then she just strode started walking off. And I'm just looking like, what the heck? You know what I mean? And it's like, that's part of the thing. There was another instance that I had. I was at this beauty supply store that we always used to go to. And I mean, we were there often. Okay. We were there like at least about once a week or every other week, something like that. And we would go there, and the guys, he knew us, he's seen us anyways. Okay. All the time. This one day I was asking my mom about something all the way in the back of the store. And I noticed that he was following me on the cameras because I had the item all the way down here. And I was going to walk up and ask him, because it didn't have a price on there. I was going to walk up and ask him, okay, well, how much is this, right? And before I could even turn, and mind you, it wasn't like a clear shot. You could see me anyways. It was, they had like the little aisles in a way. So he couldn't have seen me unless he was looking at the camera. And I just barely turned around, made 4 steps. And then he like hurry up and screamed out the price. And he was looking at me. That dude was following me on the camera, and I looked and I seen that he was looking at me on the camera. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's the thing. Black people, I mean, just our pure existence is a problem for people. We couldn't say nothing and it's a problem. I mean, I even had this at my job. I minded my own business, not saying a dang thing on my lunch. And I got a white person coming up to me, trying to start trouble. Just trying to start trouble. And I'm just sitting here. I'm sitting here looking at my phone on my lunch. And then trying to say something to me. Oh, well, you can't do that. But everybody else can do it. But you can't do it. Just because I'm black. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things. So for you to say like, oh, well, white people are being censored and da da da. Well, black people are not being taken seriously. We tell you something is this person is a racist. Come on, here y'all go throwing around that race card. Y'all love doing that. Y'all love playing the victim. You say, his Hispanic person, oh, man, I mean, this guy was acting kind of, funny to me. Like maybe here we go with the race because y'all minorities. Well, maybe you ever think about it like this, Kanye, whatever your name is, dude. If a white person says something about race, maybe they're saying something that is actually racist. Well, black people don't want to work. Black people lazy. Oh, look at them. Oh, well, they call me a racist. I mean, you're doing it yourself. I mean, what are you even talking about? You saying, well, women, all they need to be doing is, laying on their back and being on now I'm a sexist all of a sudden. Maybe that's why, because of what you're saying. It's not just the topic. It's actually what is coming out of your mouth. If you're saying some racist, sexist, homophobic stuff, of course, people are going to label you as that. Now, do you have your outliers where you could just say, like, for example, I don't agree with trans, and then someone, oh, well, you hate trannies then. You hate them. You hate us all. Oh, well, I don't agree with you being gay. Oh, well, that means you hate all gays, and you hate this, and you hate that. Not necessarily, okay? It's the same thing with religion. Not everyone will agree with whatever religion you have, but that doesn't mean like, okay, I hate your religion, so that's one of the things, but if you're saying it in a way that, yeah, it comes off like you think that, I mean, you're a racist, or it's coming off as you're a homophobe, or it's coming off as you're a sexist, maybe you are, okay, but to say this whole thing of like white people are oppressed more than black people during segregation, or even now, because we're still oppressed, I mean, it's a ludicrous idea.